Okay. I need to stop making my count. And spring 5, so I still need to get the 4. Yeah, the 4. Okay. Okay.
Yes, here we go again.
So this is the most exciting run in all of speedrunning, so get ready to have your mind blown. It's not actually exciting at all, it's very boring. Oh yeah, this is a pretty good intro. Oh, I forgot to move my horse split. I want to do a new strat where I get the horse after chapter 2. I always forget how short that one is.
Nice.
If I've done this right, this should be grade A milk. Good. There should be 4 of it. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Come on, put it down. This should also be grade A milk. And there should also be 4 of it. Yep. So what I'm trying to do at the moment, and why I'm getting a bunch of grade A milk, is I'm trying to make enough money to actually buy all the different animals. He hasn't hit that, so that might not work. I'll take the risk. Worthy, isn't it? So it might not be grade A now. Okay, no, it is. Good. 3, 4. Okay, that's still good. What day is it? Springfield. Ooh, why didn't I go inside? No, I'm going to skip the horse bit because... Okay, see you ING, thanks for good luck. Right, I'm going to skip the horse bit because I want to do a strat where I get it after chapter 2. Normal milk. Okay. I don't know why it didn't say the quality then, but whatever. Okay, 4, that's still good. No, I don't need to follow it. But if I knew where my cow was, that'd be nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I have a spring 3. I didn't mean to put that in my bag. Okay, good. Just want to check what day it is again. 4. Okay. Actually, I might be able to get the horse before chapter 2. The reason why I was a bit off with timing when I last did a run was because I stopped milking my cow too early, so I had to start getting goat milk. Hey, I don't want to get my watering can out. No. It's still probably better for me to get the horse after year 2. After chapter 2, during chapter 3 rather. There. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Fuck it. I'll be honest, I don't think I actually wasted any time at all. But what am I doing? No, I still want my milk. Oh, 3. Okay, that's weird. But whatever, I don't think I need 4. Because I'm not actually selling that milk. I'm just going to save it so I can drink it. And now comes the most exciting part of the run. The bit where I just sleep a lot. And I mean a lot. Right, there'll be a bit where I go outside to get, what's it called? To get the pond, and then there'll be a cutscene where I get the blue feather, and then, but apart from that, I'm just going to be sleeping until chapter 2. I'm just going to go and buy the pond now. I could done that earlier when I was selling my cow, but I was an idiot and I didn't. While I'm here, I'll remember to drink. I'm not sure how long I can actually leave it now. I can leave it a good while. Sorry I'm not talking too much over this bit, it's just, there is not a lot to talk about, unless I were to like explain future parts in the run, which I'd honestly rather just explain when I get to those bits. So yeah, there is like up until chapter 2, it is genuinely just going to be me sleeping. So I'm sorry I'm not talking a lot. Although if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask, because it'll give me something to answer. And you'll end up with more knowledge about the game, maybe. heat again. Might as well check what day I'm on as well. Summer 10. I thought it'd be a little bit further on, but nah. Well, that was 13 days from my last drink. Have a quick check what day it is. 4 late, okay. Actually, depending on how long it will take me to drink my next bit of milk, I should actually be able to get the horse in chapter 1. Oops. It might be down as something like I've lost time, but winter 1. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll order my horse and then, well, not order my horse, I'll sell all my milk now, except for 2. Yeah, and I should get the horse tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to have to change the vest for this, because it's a bit inaccurate now with new straps.
Nice.
But now because of that, I'm going to like gold this section by an absolute landslide. Because I've only really got, well, I've got less than a month to sleep through now, so yeah. Okay, we should be getting to the end of the year soonish. I think we might only have a couple of days left. Okay. So I don't usually watch this cutscene, or not watch it, as in like I skip it, but I don't usually see this cutscene because most of the runs I do, you get the proposal normally, not by sleeping through the end of the year. So now there's just a little bit more text just at the beginning of the marriage cutscene, and then there's a whole lot of no text. I think that's the last little bit of text for a while. Unless somebody said something here, which I don't think they do. No. So now this is... I mean, it's a nice rest, but there's just a couple minutes of absolute nothing. Snaz is a bit more text. For some reason your wife wants to call you something different, but she shall not. I shall forever be known as A, and everything I have shall be known as A. So basically what's happened now is I've actually got married, the game's moved on I think 3 years. I've got a bigger house and I've got a son.
Fantastic.
So what I'm doing now is I'm going to get the alarm clock from Grant, because the alarm clock is actually a really useful tool in this game, because it means you set the specific time and you wake up at that point. So it means you only wake up at AM and PM of that specific time. So usually to get to the next day you would have to sleep 4 times, but with the alarm clock you only have to sleep twice. And yeah, so like if you had an alarm clock in like the first year, like then this wouldn't be like 50 minutes in, this would be a lot less. But you can only get the alarm clock in year 2, so, well not in year 2 but in chapter 2, or chapter 2 onwards I should say. So now I actually have to keep track of the days, because you can only buy the goat in spring from chapter 2 onwards. So I want to definitely be able to have the goat without having to go all the way to year 2 of chapter 2. So I need to be sure, I need to make sure I know when Spring Gate is, so I can go see Van on that day. So it's Spring 8 now, so I should be able, so Van should be here. If he's not here at the moment, he'll be setting up in a little bit. I should be able to go buy the goat from him. Now, an important thing about buying the goat is usually the goat costs 4,000 G. However, that is way too expensive, and that would cost so much time to actually get it for that much and be able to make that much money. So instead, you can haggle it down. So I sell Van a few of my own items. One, because I need to sell a few items anyway, and two, it helps me haggle. So once you've sold a few things to Van, and you don't really want to lose, but you can buy a few things as well, it'll be easier to haggle with him. Now I really need to focus here because I don't want to accidentally buy anything but the goat, and I don't want to accidentally buy the goat for the wrong price. Come on, Van. Alright, okay, that's alright. So I can do that a little bit faster, but that's completely random. It's just complete luck whenever he wants, like, when he wants to get you down to the good price. So
Fantastic.
So now the important part is keeping my goat alive. Because if my goat gets sick, I have to spend money which I don't want to spend, money which I don't really have to spare. I have to spend money on medicine. And the reason why I don't have money to spare is because I've worked out exactly how much money I need to buy every single animal and everything, to get every single animal. And if I go over that, I have to find a way to make more money. So it's not hard to make more money, but it wastes time. So if my goat gets sick, then that is bad. However, if it gets sick, well, that is bad. It can be worse, because if my goat dies, then that's game over. I have to reset, because, well, okay, I don't have to reset, but it's either reset or wait until chapter 2, or not chapter 2, wait until year 2 to get the to buy the goat again, and then that would require me getting another 2000 G to actually be able to buy the goat, and keeping other animals alive. So at this point I would have to keep one of my ducks alive, because I'll sell one of them. If my goat dies after I've bought any of my other animals, so after I've bought the chicken, the bull or the sheep, I'd have to keep them alive as well, or I'd have to either sell them or just let them die, I guess. So I really don't want my duck, I really don't want my goat to die. I don't want it to get sick, but I'd rather it not die. Because if it gets sick really late, then that's still somewhat fine. I'm still like, okay, whatever. You know, as long as it, like, if it gets sick a few days, like, before the run should end, that's fine. Like, that's not a big problem. But if it dies but if it gets sick, like a few days before I start buying my other animals, I missed a split for ducks, whoops, then that is bad. So I'm going to go feed my goat again, just to be on the safe side. Okay. Fuck. Right, this may be bad then, because I don't have any way to feed my goat now, because I've ran out of fodder and I've sold my sickle, so I can't get any more fodder without buying a new sickle, and that wastes money and time. So I just kind of have to cross my fingers and hope, and hope my animals don't die. Risky, but I could just, like, okay, I don't think your animals die unless you go outside, so I could buy all of my animals now, and then, wait until the cat cutscene happens, because I'm pretty sure the cat cutscene activates while you're inside, like as soon as you wake up. So that's what I'm going to do. So as long as my goat doesn't die now-ish, that's fine. Well, not now-ish, but as long as it doesn't die in like the next couple of days while I'm going outside. And buy the cool one here. No, I still have to wait for the sheep. Right, so as long as the goat doesn't die when I go outside now, everything should be fine, and I should be able to finish. Okay. Ah, I forgot to split the chicken as well. God damn. So, I should. Oh god, I just remembered. No, because it's going to send me outside at the end of the sheep and the bull cutscene. Oh, so okay. So I still may not be fine. Oh no. Why cat last? Because the cat is basically a timed one, I guess. Like,
Nice.
You get the cat at a very specific time, so you always get the cat at, like, I think it's fall 2, fall 3. It's early fall of chapter 2. So the cat's last because you can get everything else before it. Also, welcome to the stream, Tetsuro. Right, so this is the big moment, because if my goat hasn't died, by the end of this cutscene, or it doesn't like die after this, I should be home free and I can finish the run.
Fantastic.
Okay, right, this should be fine then. So I should be able to finish the run now. Okay, so this is the cat cutscene. So actually, while I'm at the cat cutscene, I'd like to give a shout out to Zachary because before this I thought, because I read on the internet, that you had to befriend Romana to actually get the cat. But while he was doing an all animals run, he actually found out that you don't have to befriend Romana and you just get the cat anyway. So shout out to him.
I'm the fastest in the land.
Hooray! That is what. Yeah, like there are so many websites that say you have to befriend her to get the cat, and then you don't. So yeah. Livestock: horse, goat, sheep, cow, chicken, duck, dog, cat. Boom, and that's how it's actually done. None of this pussing around bullshit.